Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in, amma ba'du. For the honorable judges, staff, and committees of the NCC speech competition, and for all my friends, rahimakumullah. Standing over here, I want to take a second and praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Almighty Lord, who has been giving all of us mercies, blessing, and help, so that we can all gather here in a healthy, well-afiyat condition. Also, never forget, salawat and salam may always be with our beloved Prophet, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who protected and guided all of us from the dark era to the bright one, Islam. My name is Alir representing my beloved school, MTS Darul Ulum. Today, my main topic for the speech is the importance of moral education and maintaining Indonesian multicultural life in the 5.0 era. There are diverse Indonesian local cultures, how to maintain them, and the challenges tolerance in the 5.0 era. Judges, teachers, friends, and all ladies and gentlemen, there are many kinds of moral education in society nowadays. They manifest in various concepts such as discipline, friendship, solidarity, humanity, and etc. For sure, for us who have been taught religious values, again, Islam becomes the foundation for all concepts of morality. Islam gives us a broad space of interpretation for implementing its core values in our daily life. In this globalized world, we as a nation are actually facing a challenge of nearly fading away cultures. Indonesia, as we know, has so diverse local cultures and traditions. Along with the globalized world, or what we know as the era of 5.0, local cultures or traditions are vulnerable to be replaced with the values of the globalized digital world. For instance, many young people are nowadays becoming less concerned about what is seen as polite manners by certain local traditions, since they are becoming more exposed and shaped by the digital way of communicating and interaction. It is interesting then to ask about a question: what kind of moral values that we should hold and apply in our current daily life that could maintain our culture within this so-called the 5.0 era? Well, this is what I'm going to talk about now. I believe that there are at least 3 common principles representing moral global values. First, respecting diversity. Indonesia, as we know, has so diverse local cultures and traditions. Along with our national motto, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, or United in Diversity. Living among with hundreds or maybe thousands of ethnic groups with each own local cultures, we do have to respect each other. Without moral belief of respecting diversity, there will be no unity and peace in this country. The differences we have should be seen as blessings. Our religion also teaches us about this, that Allah has created us as male and female with different tribes and ethnicities, so that we could build relationship among each other. Second, equality. It is important to hold and preserve this principle. By applying this moral value, every culture will have their own pride to show their culture. Islam also teaches us that the only thing that makes a person more valuable is taqwa, not ethnicity, race, gender, nor even money. Third, tolerance. This kind of moral value is a must to everyone in the world. This moral value had actually been taught by our ancestors since a long time ago, so why can't we apply it now? We can nowadays live as a nation despite all the diversity we have, since we still have this value of tolerance. Sadly, that currently, in some places, we still hear about intolerant actions in forms of unfair conduct to minority groups. Tolerance should be mean that no matter majority or minority, each side should give respect to each other and build good relationship. Islam also teaches us that the only thing that makes a person more valuable is taqwa. And we should also treat others with goodness and fairness. The 3 principles I mentioned, I believe, should be the manifestation of our moral values. It is important to preserve these principles by including them within our education and curriculum. It should be taught at schools in each level. Not enough just by giving students with science or knowledge. In Kitab Ta'lim Muta'alim by Sheikh Az-Zarnuji, it is said that ethics or moral values are the ones that could guide us to the barakah of knowledge. Every school must have moral education within its curriculum. Judges, teachers, friends, and all ladies and gentlemen, you might all be asking, there are thousands of ethnic groups in Indonesia with each own local cultures. How can we maintain the world with moral education? Well, my answer is that every local culture is actually already based on moral values. The thing is that they could fade away with social change process. All we have to do is to remind everyone, including ourselves, that we need to reactivate our traditional values. We should start preserving traditional values by preserving them ourselves. We can do it by 1. Using the local language. Language is the asset of a culture. It'll be great if we can preserve the language. It's one of the things that makes a tribe different from the others. It can also remind the people around us what our local language really means. 2. Using or buying local products. When we use local products, it helps Indonesian economy to get stronger. We can move the Indonesian brand to the global level too. 3. Sharing through technology. In this 5.0 era, technology has developed so much. We can use this to share our traditional values. For example, we can maybe do a vlog about the cultures around us and upload it on YouTube. Or maybe we can try to cook the traditional food and share the recipe in the internet. Judges, teachers, friends, and all ladies and gentlemen. In conclusion, we need to always apply moral value in as many ways as we can. We also need to realize the importance of our moral education and start to preserve it. In this 5.0 era, cultural traditions might be a little mixed up with modern technology. So, we need to keep preserving traditions by using technology, by developing innovations. This could happen if we have strong moral education along with the development of knowledge and science. Our culture will preserve our identity as a nation. Like one of our founding fathers, Muhammad Hatta, said, "Culture radiates our beauty. By maintaining the culture, Indonesia can be more harmonious and balanced." So, this is all I have for today. Thank you so much for listening and paying attention to my speech. The truth and rights only belongs to Allah. The mistakes came from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.